McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14.
And then all of a sudden, the
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That's the first one I think I've ever missed.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
I think it's time we all make a decision for where that window is. Just put a big fucking jumbotron so you look like every other stadium in the NFL.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on looking mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Dallas Goedert punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chase, the motion man right. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flush to his right. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone. But you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Joe Montana on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A touchdown the differential. A 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
That doesn't happen to a team that's going to the Big Ten Championship.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Got a man open, it's Chase. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of Pitts here.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Oh, Jesus.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I don't know, Coach told me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Play fake. Now here's Montana. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Now, they also have the most, like, is it a touchback or is it a touchdown numbers in the history of any team ever? And they added one yesterday. Here's it late in the game. Get stripped. Is it? Is it not a touchdown? Is it a touchdown?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Touchdown! Adrian Peterson. His second touchdown of the night. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Maya, stop it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
For the rest of the season, gain some experience. I think that's probably what he's trying to do.
I think listening to Otis Smith talk about him, like he feels like absolutely they're going to ride him and feel like this is
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
And it's like, once they start showing the replays, I actually thought to myself, man,
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Montana going for it on 4th. Look in the middle of the field. He's going to make complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs 1st down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. Montana's throwing
No, she wants to throw the ball.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Open man right side is Rice. And he's taken down inside the 30. And we'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run here with Pacheco. And that play going absolutely absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this fourth quarter. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboards. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Right now, but I just wonder, I don't know, what is it, quarterback play? Obviously.
They'll come up, 1st and 10 here. Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ron Thornhill.
How you doing?
Keep it moving, Solo, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. This question is for everybody, obviously, but I really want that fucking New England Patriots Steve to put his mind to this, because if anybody can get to the bottom of it, it's definitely him. Is Travis Kelce a serious MVP candidate this season?
Okay, so that's a good question. Boston Connor, would like to get your mind at the bottom of this.
No, it was not a good question either, Solo.
No, the reason why he was asking you is because conspiracies about Taylor Swift, and then obviously podcast, and then documentary. He's on every commercial. Is he going to go on to win the MVP as well? I'll tell you what, he keeps coming from 180 or whatever. There's a chance he gets into the Offensive Player of the Year conversation quickly. MVP's quarterback would, though.
Yeah, and there are other guys who are doing better, like Tyreek Hill and Christian McCaffrey are probably up for MVP.
How about Christian playing tonight? They said he hasn't taken any physical contact since the last game, but he feels good to go this evening. As Trent Williams is out, Debo is out, AJ.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary. I mean, I still like what the Niners have. And Christian, I'm sure it's like a pain tolerance thing, and that guy is tough as nails, so I expect him to stay.
He's tough as nails.
Yeah, Shanahan didn't shut him down like the fans.
Well, it's so fascinating. Honestly, I don't. There's a couple other places too.
He rode that bus to play football that one time.
He tore his ACL as well.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy.
The fire got too.
It's good to have him. Well, that's. Kyler Murray, seen him?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's back soon. Can't wait for that. Seattle Seahawks get a big win over the Cardinals. And that's what the Cardinals team's going to do to people. It's going to be like that. Gino, though, and the boys escaped with a dub. Congrats to the Seahawks continue to do their thing.
Go win.
Last phone call. Let's go to Emily in Connecticut. Emily, what's going on?
Hey, boys. How you doing? Keep it moving.
Okay, nailed it. Shout out you.
Hey, Pat. Love the fire surrounding the conversation with the refs and the shady calls. Really appreciate you speaking out and just your voice on this. What do you think it's going to take to see real change? Like, there needs to be a player strike, owner involvement, like legal action with the sports book. What do you think?
Emily, that's a great question. She's saying, like, what actually will have to happen for this to end up changing? You know, when the referees were on strike and it was the backup refs, and I don't remember if it was a lockout or if it was a strike. Do we remember? Did the refs strike or lockout?
I thought it was a strike. They were on strike.
So whenever they struck up.
That put him in the MVP conversation too. What you
Welcome to the Twin Cities. We're in one of them. All right, we're in Minneapolis. Getting ready for the end of Week 7 around the National Football League. And this matchup between the 49ers and the Vikings. 49ers are thrilled to have that big weapon back. The oblique injury last week is set to go. They've got this guy coming off the edge, the reigning NFL Defensive Player of the Year. And he's got that man in his sights. Kirk Cousins taking on his former friend, or his current friend and former coach, and Kyle Shanahan, here tonight. We welcome you to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. Should be a fun one, and welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Let's talk 49ers, coming off the loss in Cleveland last weekend. I think everybody wants to see how they rebound. They don't have Deebo Samuel tonight. They don't have their all-world left tackle in Trent Williams. They do have C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. But how does Brock Purdy, Trey, think, bounce back after a rough one in Cleveland? Well, I anticipate that he will. But that is the question after that performance. It was his poorest performance in his small career. Small sample, of course. But yet he did a lot of good things. And in particular, he got his team in a position to win late. Now, you come into a game like this against this defensive coordinator in Brian Flores and all of the blitzing that he likes to bring, it's going to be a challenge for him. And not having Deebo Samuel is a big blow to this group. But Christian McCaffrey, of course, is going to help him. And there's no one, I don't think, better in the NFL than Kyle Shanahan and being able to scheme a game plan for a game like this when you're a little shorthanded, not having all of your weapons. Let's talk about the Vikings. They're a great reminder of how fast things change in the NFL. A year ago, they were 3-4 with a rookie head coach. They won all those one-score games, 11-0. And now here they are, 2-4, all one-score games. And they're fighting off all the rumors of a potential fire sale with the trading deadline just 8 days away. So there's a lot of pressure. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of pressure on the Vikings to win this game and for Kirk Cousins to play well here tonight. And they're fighting off all the rumors of a potential fire sale with the trading deadline just 8 days away. So there's a lot of pressure. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of pressure on the Vikings to win this game and for Kirk Cousins to play well here tonight.
No question. They dug themselves a real hole to come into this season beginning 0-3. Now they have won 2 of their last 3.
This is a big game for a lot of reasons, but it's an even bigger game from the standpoint this is a good football team that they've yet to be able to beat. They haven't beat a good football team, and this could really propel them to where they want to be as they move through the second half of this year. But Kirk Cousins has been doing it alone. They've not been able to run the football particularly well, and now tonight, without Justin Jefferson, his number one weapon and one of the best in all of football, these other players are going to have to step up. He's going to have to spread the ball around, and it's hard to imagine he's going to get much help tonight from that running game again. So a lot of pressure this week, as there is every week, on Kirk Cousins.
Can't wait to watch this one unfold here tonight. The 49ers and the Vikings. We'll take a break, come back, and hear from Lisa Salters on the other side of the break. A nice night here in Minneapolis. Glad you're with us on Monday Night Football.
It's like a science project. Lunch. Easy for you and me. A young homeowner turning to their parents.
Are those all different medicines?
Yes, sir. Brown rice, white rice, or kiwi.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That'll be 1945. Oh, I'm just paying for my own salad.
Termination. Endurance. The guys who can your bet back. And liquid IV hydration is packed with 3 times the electrolytes and jam-packed with real flavor. Liquid IV. Real hygiene.
A lot of the game day signs have been funny, many of them provocative, but there's only one sign. That's me. My name is Bobby Said, and this is a story about how game day got his sign. Back in '94, game day was coming to Lincoln. Got my sign out, and I started walking back and forth. The campus police said, no signs, but it was too late. Changed the world. Versus the unlimited unstoppable. Saturday, October 28th. The first Frozen Frenzy. All the action, all the stars, all 32 teams, all night. Watch all 32 teams on one night. Frozen Frenzy drops the popular triple header on ESPN. All 32 teams on ESPN Plus. Whip around coverage on ESPN2.
You like this show already, though?
Game day was coming to Lincoln.
It's really, really good. This is probably my favorite show that they've come out with, I'd say.
I made a sign. And I changed the world.
Enjoy it.
US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Vikings getting set to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Take a look at the standings here at the end of week number 7. And in the West, the Niners are on top at 5-1, coming off that loss in Cleveland. In the North, the Vikings and every team looking up at the Lions, who got taken apart yesterday in Baltimore. So with that, we talk about the 49ers and the fact that they have Christian McCaffrey ready to go tonight. No Debo, no Trent Williams, but C-Mac is set. Time now to send it down to Lisa Salters for a performance above. Brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, well, Christian McCaffrey was also on the 49ers injury report. Disclose much about the injury, other than to say that he is ready to go tonight. On that, he was very clear as for how or when the injury occurs, what effects he might still be feeling from it, or even what decided because it got backed up. It was very tight-lipped. All he would say is that it was an oblique flare-up that was bad enough to keep him from going back into the game last week. But it's good enough now. He's ready to roll. McCaffrey said he doesn't like sharing his health information, even the smallest details of what might be going on, because he doesn't want opponents to use it against him. He plays himself every week. He said the only thing that's important is that I feel good enough to play a full football game. McCaffrey is fine talking about his current touchdown streak. He's reached the end zone in his last 15 consecutive games, the second longest touchdown streak in NFL history. And he's looking to extend that tonight. It's fun for the entire offense to be a part of something like that, McCaffrey said. So heck yeah, I want to keep it going. Joe?
Lisa, thank you. The league's leader in the rushing department coming into the week. A game that 49ers once beat the Vikings in. And you've been watching the rest of Monday night kickoff. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. So he needed a little assist from his friend, the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out is one of the most exciting players in the NFL every season. A former MVP, it's Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. The defense has always talked about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them. That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you can play a good scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So a couple of field goals now. 6-0 our score as the kicks away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They can get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack, and speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. 6-0 our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Steelers send out their punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Dancing to his left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play this run is done perfectly and executed perfectly. It's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable. Nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down in the yard. Now Jackson. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
They've given him points here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports halftime reports. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
First round pick from USC. Well, the guy who finishes them off is none other than Fred Warner.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Jackson to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a great one, Darrell Revis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He'll take it at the 42. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 39 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Steelers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson. Had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
And to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Fields going to keep it once more. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they will take a knee here.
First touchdown they allowed in the first quarter for Minnesota. First time they've got in the end zone. The opening period, 2nd and 8.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt.
First down, San Francisco. Receiver that is really strong.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Jackson's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout.
He's got a man complete. And this This will be caught. Well, forget taking the knees. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you can hope for in the national football.
And delivers a perfect throw. It's a good route by Juan Jennings. But he throws that ball before James ever gets out of the route. He's at the top of the route, ball's in the air, timing is perfect. It doesn't get any better than that for any quarterback, for anyone who questions what Brock Purdy's capable of doing. This one for Kittle too high. And Harrison Smith had him lined up. Good route by Kittle as well. And he throttles it down, which was smart because he's got a safety. You got Kittle who's a little bit banged up. But this one gets away from Purdy. You can see the route that Kittle as he comes off the ball. It's a good move there. It creates separation. But here comes Harrison Smith. And this one just got away from Purdy. We saw that last week against Cleveland. Thought it was more a result of some of the weather that they were dealing with. But a pretty tough blow for George Kittle at the end of that play. Second and 10. Purdy is able to get through trouble and get to the edge. What a good run by Brock Purdy. Looked like a sack. And instead, Purdy takes it for 17. Well, they got the tight end Werner and to block Hicks. He totally whiffs. And Purdy's, he's not the greatest runner, but he's athletic enough to where he's able to extend some plays, and that was all Brock Purdy making that play happen for the first down. He's averaging 2 yards a carry. That ties his season long. 17-yard rush. Harrison Smith lines him out of bounds with a gain of 3. Well, a defense like this, as a quarterback, you just know that it's not going to be pretty all the time. And a little bit like what I said Kirk Cousins is going to have to deal with, so is Brock Purdy. It's just a little bit different in the sense that you're going to see a lot of blitz. Brian Flores likes to bring zero blitz, where he has no safety in the middle of the field. Nobody does it more. In fact, nobody's blitzed more in the last 5 years than what Brian Flores has up to this point in the season. So prepare for that all week, knowing you're going to get it, and do you have the answers to the test? McCaffrey on 2nd and 5 carries up the middle, and that should do it. For the end of the first quarter, as Roy made that stop, no gain. 3rd down when we start the second. As Brock Purdy and the 49ers try to answer. Were they trying to answer the touchdown by Jordan Addison? Vikings strike first tonight in a game they desperately need. 7-0 after 1.
Bro, I told you I was wearing the gold leather. You know I just got this. That's exactly why I told you I was wearing mine. There's no way you told me. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. We can check the replay. Do it.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Should I take the hat off? Take the hat off, the shoes, everything, man. We look stupid.
Chipotle's carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and hand-chopped cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever.
This is the story of the great battles for survival.
Pizza's big enough for the both of us.
There is. This town ain't.
Rated E for everyone. 6'5".
324 couches. 20 carats, all the sauce. In this game, numbers are everything, so call yours.
Everyone is ready for Monday Night Football. Devontae Adams is ready to lead the Silver and Black into the Lions' Den. Jared Goff and the Pride are on the hunt to take control of the NFC North. Raiders, Lions, next Monday at 8 on ESPN and ABC.
Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium. Kevin, on the board first with the pass play, but what's been different and working better with your run game so far?
Yeah, I think the guys early on here have really gotten after the line of scrimmage. It's a physical outfit we're playing against. You got to be willing to answer that. Kind of had some success in some of the wide zones. We'll kind of keep countering and complement that. And I love the way Kirk's playing. Some really unfortunate break on that pick. Just trying to throw an ISO slant versus man. But how about him coming back and getting that drive going?
Thank you, Coach. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks to Kevin O'Connell for doing that. He leaves a third down and 5, first third down the 49ers have faced tonight. Quick throw, receiver is falling down, and Jennings trying to regain his footing. Could not locate the throw. Caleb Evans was out there for Minnesota. It's fourth down. The field goal unit comes on for Kyle Shanahan.
Well, they change it up a little bit, the Vikings do. They initially show that they're going to go all-out blitz, zero blitz, and then they bail out of it at the snap of the ball. Even with that, Purdy sees where he needs to go with it. He's trying to protect Juwan Jennings from the corner he's coming off of it to make a play on him, and just not on the same page with the two of them.
Here's another back. Jim Mooney has missed again. From 40. Third round pick, 99th pick in the draft. Was perfect in the NFL coming into last week, went 1 for 3 and missed a 41-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Follows it up with his 40-yard miss, wide right again. Still 7-0 Minnesota.
Introducing the new Domino's Rewards. Now you earn free Domino's every 2 orders. It's as easy as 1, 2, free. Like free Parmesan bread bites, or free stuffed cheesy bread, or free medium 2-topping pizza, or even more. Free. Order now and start earning free Domino's today.
Total by Verizon is wireless that goes all in. With our no contract unlimited plan for just $25 a line. Plus Disney Plus. Now for a limited time, get a free Samsung Galaxy A13 5G mini Switch. Only at Total by Verizon.
Remember space and legroom? That's more like it. The 3-row Lexus TX.
Thanksgiving is an institution.
It's the John Carver mask.
First cover of New Plymouth Calling. We're looking for the individual. You're not going to believe what he's worth. Everyone in town's running up. I can't believe you trust him.
Dad?
Thanksgiving. Exclusively movie theaters November 17th. When there's a mic in your hand, there's a mic in your heart. The world needs more mics. It's who you travel with. Lot Polish Airlines.
Jake Moody, the rookie from Michigan, was perfect through 5 games, and he missed 2 out of 3, including the game-winning try last week. We talked to Kyle Shanahan about it, and he said, I've got a coaching point for everything that happens in the game except that. He's a big boy. He's good. Just go kick it.
I think that's every head coach in the NFL.
Here's Cam Akers, who didn't get much. A gain of 1. Farrell on to stop Lisa.
Yeah, Joe. Well, in pregame warm-ups, Jake Moody was slipping with his plant foot, and I asked him about it, and he said the turf was just kind of matted, kind of flat. Acknowledged that he was having a little bit of trouble, but said he might try altering his plant foot. Didn't seem that concerned. I asked him if he might try changing cleats to get better traction. He said he has more shoes, but didn't think he'd need them.
They just missed that 40-yard try. 2nd and 8 for the Vikings, who set up a screen for Hawkinson. First down, Minnesota, as he picks his way forward for a catch and run of 11.
I think what Lisa was saying is that she got inside his head in pregame, asking him all these questions. I mean, come on.
Shanahan watched 80 clips as an organization 17 times. He said, I said after the play, this play cost us the game. Another this play cost us the game. It's not all Rudy. Just go kick.
Yeah, and when I say that's every head coach in the NFL, no head coach really knows, other than John Harbaugh, what to say to a kicker.
Former special teams coordinator for a long time in Philly. As Akers carries, and Greenlaw makes the stop after game 3. Here is Moody in pregame. You see that left plant foot sliding, and down he went.
Well, I certainly don't know what kickers are thinking, but after last week's loss, potential game winner, and then that one, you can only imagine what is going through his mind right now.
Hawkinson's busy. Another first down. Greenlaw again with a gain of 8.
Yeah, Hawkinson has been busy. We anticipated it with no Justin Jefferson again tonight, but he's been very active.
This is a dangerous throw, but Cousins got away with it. With Hufanga right there, Hawkinson another catch, a gain of 2. And Hawkinson is coming out of tight end U at Iowa. With his buddy George Gilly were there for a year together. Noah Fant, Sam Laporta, who we will see a week from tonight. The Detroit Lion at home against the Raiders.
You know, National Tight End Day yesterday, and I asked Kirk Cousins what he got T.J. Hawkinson for the holiday, and he hadn't gotten him anything.
What the heck? Well, he's feeding him a steady diet of football. So Akers carries, and the former Ram running game a little bit better tonight so far. 13 yards. Warner missed a tackle. And that's something you rarely see.
It really is. I mean, this is the best tackling defense in football. They're coming off a tough one, though, against Cleveland, where they did not tackle particularly well. You see Cam Akers, he's getting through a couple arm tackles there, does a nice job. And overall, this Minnesota group is running the football very well here in this first half.
So they stick with it. Akers. It's 6. Warner didn't miss this one.
Kirk Cousins got to feel like he's back playing under Mike Zimmer. You know, he'd come back and hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, and play action, and the passing game wasn't nearly as big a part of the offense as what it is now. But that sure is nice when you're playing against a defense like the 49ers, as physical as they can be, and as much pressure as they can put on the back, to be able to get some of these positive gains in the run game.
Akers, flag on the play. Out on the edge, Akers is a yard short of the first down. We have not checked in much tonight with Carl Cheffers, who's been the referee in the Super Bowl.
Number 84, offense. Penalty, 15-second foul.
3 of the past 7 years, and it's against Josh Oliver, who was brought in from the free agent market to do just that. Block on run plays, and he got a hold of Nick Wilson. Ty Chandler in the back for the first time tonight. Here's Addison. Gonna throw. He's got it to Chandler. Blocking out in front, and a convoy takes him down inside the 10. The whole Vikings roster is waiting over there on that side. Well, it's left toss. So as soon as they throw this ball, he's going to throw it back this way. You're anticipating that it's a double pass. Jordan Addison, he comes back, and this is a nice throw, but he's got to be able to lay this thing. They can't get some quarterbacks to make throws like that. They threw a flag at the very end of the play down at the 11. This has been a long conversation with the officials. Right now, it's 27-yard
pass interference. Number 17. Offense. 10-yard penalty.
They're going to pull this all the way back. Pass interference call on K.J. Osborne. That block came out very late. Check in with John Perry to see what he saw. John, what did you see on that? You know, everything initially is good, but then he establishes a blocking posture, begins to block while the forward pass is in the air prior to it being touched. That's the best look at it right there. Yeah, from that angle, you can definitely see that K.J. Osborne, he was engaged in blocking before the ball had been pulled. You see the flag is knocked down on the field even at that point. The 27-yard play is erased. What a try, and is it a catch? It is by K.J. Osborne. Guilty of the offensive pass interference and a 14-yard completion on a brilliant catch by Osborne. Take another look at this and make sure that he did secure it. They're going to the line. It looks like he has possession of the football. It's a catch. Great job by Kirk Cousins hanging in the pocket. He couldn't even hardly step into that throw. I think it was Bosa who it was. Coming down on him. Blitz. He gets rid of it to Akers. Akers has got a first down. Akers has got more than that. Plowing his way inside the 5. And the Vikings have overcome those penalties that backed them up. And a 30-yard catch and run by Cam Akers. This is set up pretty well. Even when you call a screen pass, there goes T.J. Hawkinson. This isn't good for the Vikings. Well, I'll say this. We just caught Kevin O'Connell on camera saying, T.J., go down. Buy him some time. That was an outstanding job set up on that last play because when you run a screen, you've got to time it up with these blockers up front, the offensive line, and they timed it up perfectly on that play. Well, what a play it was. There's O'Connell telling Hawkinson to go down. He is down now, and we'll take a break.
You think I was leaving later?
In 2 days' time, we face our first enemy. For the greatest sport of them all. For World Cup qualification.
Are you guys sick of losing? We haven't won a game.
How did they have a word in their language for me? Miss.
Next Grand Race for 1913.
Go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you're in disguise. For every there was pretend.
Men, we get your pants. The shockingly comfortable ABC pair. From England.
Popeye's new sweet and spicy wings don't make sense. Marinated and tossed in a blend of chili, garlic, and ginger, as sweet as they are spicy. Speaking of flavor, order a Cajun-style turkey at your local Popeyes this holiday season.
NFL Plus. I
I catch live, local, and primetime games on my phone. And I catch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon on NFL Red Zone.
Catch it all and start streaming NFL Plus today. Plan starts at $6.99 a month.
It's a different breeze and I stand on it. Yeah, added up, shooting threes and I slam on them. Falling too hard, they don't dance. Yeah, baby, I been ballin'. I'm a problem, that's for sure. If I ain't on the court, then I ain't going back and forth. Try to sell me short. Why they put it on the neck? I told them put it on the floor.
Begins Wednesday and continues Friday on ESPN.
Hawkinson appears to be fine on the sideline. He was gimpy getting up after blocking out in front of Cam Akers. And Kevin O'Connell saw that and just told Hawkinson to go down, which is what he did. That stopped the clock, and it's first and goal. But this play by Gibbons, and she runs right into Alexander Madison. And on the play, a loss of one. Gibbons shot right through. Yeah, he shoots right through. This is not something that offensive linemen like, because he lines up on an outside shade, and Bradbury tries to then reach him, and he comes right underneath it, so he gets a free shot there in the backfield. He's had a nice year, too, so far. Second half goal as a result. Fake it to Madison. Cousins out of the back of the end zone for Madison. Yeah, Diamador Lenore, he's out there playing it really well. And Cousins, he sees the corner, and he's worried about trying to lay the ball like you normally would. That gives the receiver the best chance to make the play. He's trying to drive it in that hole and just doesn't quite get it on. And that's one that Kirk Cousins would like that back. Throw that flat. Can he put it on a little bit more than what he was able to? Third down and goal. Cousins pulls it down and now force it incomplete. It was tipped by Warner. And that'll bring up fourth down. That's good tight coverage by San Francisco in the secondary. You see the look on Kevin O'Connell's face, just disappointment, not being able to capitalize, finish off this drive with a touchdown. But Warner is in an outstanding position, and as he's trying to lay it to Brandon Powell, Warner's able to get his hand on the football. It's a good play by him. 21-yard try now by Joseph. And it's a 10-0 game. Vikings had a first and goal. Went backward from there. Lead by 10.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
Need a clutch hit. There. Jeter. Hang in there, rookie.
Yep, even easier than that. What's in your wallet?
Think we should run it again? Yeah, I think so.
Get iPhone 15 Pro, Apple TV 4K, and 6 months of Apple One. All three on us. Only on Verizon.
Your price can be more affordable if you bundle your home and auto.
Kind of like a combo meal.
What about those nuggies? Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Zumo Stream Box free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Stream Box for 12 months. Call 833-706-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today. How do you measure the human spirit? In points. Distance. no way to measure the human spirit. Because, as you remind us every day, it simply has no limit. Advent Health, official champion of the human spirit.
You know, they're kind of better at this than Troy is.
Yeah. I actually like him better without a mustache.
Yeah. There's Victor the Viking doing his little happy little tree. Put the stash back on. Stash is back on. Going straight Bob Ross after the not ready for primetime players just brought us back from commercial.
And that was not a high bar to be better than I am with the telestrator. It was great seeing the nephews in the booth tonight.
Yeah, Sam and Troy. It was their favorite part of the trip so far. Blake and Wyatt here.
Future broadcasters, they were putting on a show.
Yeah.
It is in the blood.
It's in the blood. There they are. Bob's family is from Minnesota. Their mom. Mine is from St. Louis. Well, what do you think? I mean, the 49ers have moved the ball.
Yeah.
They've had two possessions, have ended in Minnesota's 15 and the 22, but they haven't come away with anything.
Yeah, they've left
at least 6 points on the board after the fumble by McCaffrey. They were in at least field goal range at that time. Here's Kittle. No worse for the wear after that hit to a sensitive area by Harrison Smith earlier in the game, and a gain of 7. Starting quarterbacks under Kyle Shanahan. See the numbers with Brock Purdy on the left, the winning percentage 10-1 as a starter during the regular season. All others, and that list of others at the bottom: Lance, Hoyer, Mullins, Beathard, and of course Jimmy G. Second down and 3. And on to McCaffrey. Not a lot of room to run so far for Christian. No gain on that play. Caleb Evans was in there to help make the stop.
Well, I'm sure people can tell based on what I've said already tonight and when I've talked about Brock Purdy in the past. I'm a big fan. I like what he's been able to do. The system matters, and the players around you matter. And if you're going to be a good quarterback in this league, you've got to have both. And he has them, and yet it's been used against him. But I've said before, we had the same coach. He had him in high school, I had him in college, and Steve Axman. I know he's been well coached coming in to college, and certainly well coached here in San Francisco. What a great opportunity for a guy who went the 7th round to be surrounded by so many good things.
Brilliant game. Number 13, offense. I think it was Daniil Hunter who came across and just shoved the center of Brendel, maybe Matt Jones, because he was looking at the play clock. And once the play clock hit zeros, he said, I'm coming across.
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys that are down, they're watching the play clock. It's right there behind the head of Brock Purdy. You see him point to it there. As soon as it hit 1, he was coming off the ball.
It's Pat Jones, and now 3rd down and 7 as a result. Delay of game. Purdy steps in. Ayuk. Perfect throw as Ayuk and Purdy connect for 25.
Well, this is where Brock Purdy is really good. Just the anticipation in the pocket. You're going to see Ayuk. He's going to run that skinny post and good protection, and he just lays it out there. He's got a nice arc to it. Now, in talking with him about his elbow and the injury that he had last year in the playoffs, he's still regaining his strength. It's not 100%, but to be able to lay the ball the way that he's able to in those intermediate areas of the field, it's a real weapon for him.
Toss to McCaffrey right side. Play gets swung out, and McCaffrey is shut down after a game of 3. Let's not gloss over this. Steve Axman was your offensive coordinator at UCLA, and he was a consultant and an assistant coach, quarterback coach
At Perry High School in Arizona, Coach Brock Purdy. Yeah, he ended his coaching career, a long, distinguished coaching career, I might add. He also coached Neil O'Donnell at the University of Maryland. He's been around some other quarterbacks, but he finished up his coaching career coaching high school and helping coach Brock Purdy. Had a good conversation talking about
Current NFL players that played for both Denver Broncos and Houston Texans.
Pressure in Ayuk on second down and just short of first down yardage as Murphy knocked him to the ground. You mentioned Brandon Ayuk and how far he's come from the very beginning of his career to where now he's established himself as the number one wide receiver for this 49ers team. And I just really like what he does. I like what this whole offense does for the most part. They got a lot of versatile players, and the way that they deploy them and taking advantage of those abilities is as good as anybody in football. McCaffrey on third down and inches picks up the first down.
Miami Dolphins.
Here's Ayuk tonight. He's been busy with Purdy, finding him all over the place. Well, that's a good example right there of how good he is at running routes. He doesn't show anything, gets it up the field, and then the timing that he and Brock Purdy have is really something. Elijah Mitchell is in the backfield with McCaffrey. And Mitchell gets it. Runs right into the arms of Jonathan Bullard. And a young man in Mitchell who led his team, the 49ers, in rushing his rookie year, has been hurt a lot since. Had no room and lost a yard. Yeah, he had no real chance. It was a really nice play by Jonathan Bullard. The offensive line this year, it's for the most part the same group. Holton McTibbetts, he takes over at right tackle for Mike McGlinchey, who was the starter last year. But as a unit in general, they haven't been as good as they were a year ago. Playing tonight without Trent Williams. It's in time for the left tackle. Here's Purdy. There's Jennings. And Juwan Jennings on second down and 11 is brought down very close to first down yardage by Theo Jackson. It is going to be third down and a matter of inches. And they're going for it right now. I'm not going to let it run down. We're going to try to draw him offside. 2-minute warning. Somebody tell him it's the 2-minute warning. Third down and inches when we come back in a 10-0 game. 49ers trailing here in Minnesota.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in touchdown passes? Head & Shoulders, the official shampoo of the NFL, presents this clutch play from Week 6. Trailing Philadelphia in the closing minutes, Jets safety Tony Adams picked off a Jalen Hurts pass to spark a rally. Running back Breece Hall scored the go-ahead touchdown on the next play, and the Jets held on to earn the franchise's first win against the Eagles. This clutch play is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Make every wash count to keep plates at bay with Head & Shoulders.
My name is Robbie, but most know me for my McDoja-like presence online. I wasn't always so great with martial arts though. I learned martial arts to defend myself. I was born with a cleft lip and palate that caused me to be teased mercilessly as a child because of my scars. Operation Smile is an organization that provides not only surgery, but free and close care for children who are born with a cleft lip and palate. And so many kids are waiting for their chance to make their smile. Learn how you can help by visiting OperationSmile.org today.
Gemstone product I find very versatile, very affordable, very easy to install. It's the same thing as liquid stone product. I think it's a fantastic product, and I don't see us going back to traditional stone method anytime soon.
Gemstone is DIY friendly, goes from box to the wall in minutes, and can be used for any project, inside or out. Like this fireplace, this entry, this chimney, or this complete home transformation.
Gemstone is really easy to cut. We're looking at doing the exterior of the house.
Text look to 59583 to see more Gemstone projects.
is lightweight and it's durable. It becomes so easy. When an old guy like me can do it, we can all do it. This is not a skilled tradesman job.
Text LOOK to 59583 to save up to 50% over real stone and even more during our fall sale.
Coming up on the All-State halftime, the next first half reaction. And Burden's fastest 3 minutes. I don't know if we'll get time here. And we'll show it to you now as the 49ers are trying to draw the Vikings offside. Hurrying to the line of scrimmage, only 8 guys out there for the Vikings on defense.
I like their chances that they have snapped the ball. I've heard of 12 and I've heard of 10. I've not heard of
quarterback. Great play there by Jordan Atkins. That's the kind of play that Steve Peter can just build his confidence for the rest of his career.
He's off to a remarkable start out of USC. Already has 6 touchdowns. As for San Francisco, they do get a touchdown on that drive. They missed the kick and they fumbled inside the 10. They get the ball to start the second half. I'm interested in what you are seeing from Purdy. We're getting all these thoughts from Troy, a Hall of Famer, as you'll be. What's your sense of what you're seeing from him?
Look, obviously we didn't know how Brock was going to respond after a loss because he's never lost in the NFL, right? You can watch some old Iowa State film. He looks calm out there. They're moving the ball. Unfortunately, they're making some of those same mistakes that they made last week against Cleveland, right? Turnovers, right? Missed field goals, right? They're doing the right things. They just got to finish these drives and put touchdowns down the red zone to get back in this game.
Peyton, appreciate very much the time. Tell Eli hello and thanks. We appreciate you guys being with us on Countdown. Manning Cast over on ESPN2. Be well until our paths cross again. All right, sir?
Thanks, Bob.
All right, you as well.
You're watching the All-State halftime. All-State, you're in good hands.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro. John,
You mean this one, the one with titanium? Switch to Verizon and get iPhone 15 Pro on them. Wow.
Get iPhone 15 Pro, Apple TV 4K, and 6 months of Apple One. All 3 on us. Only on Verizon.
Only $5 one for junior time 2. Double the juniors, that's your due. One for you, one for your friends to go. JK, you ate a bowl. They'll never know. BK, having your way.
This isn't just a helmet. It's almost research and continuous innovation. To the body NFL's advanced data collection and testing. Since 2015, the pace of helmet innovation has multiplied 9 times, leading to an average sustained 25% reduction in concussions across the last 5 seasons. This is the helmet manufacturer's advanced the NFL's vision of a new quarterback-specific helmet designed to boost protection and suited to their role in the field. The NFL is committed to health and safety and to keep building a better game.
Welcome back to the All-State halftime.
Is there a hockey game on tomorrow? No, there's 16 games. All 32 teams dropping the puck every 15 minutes. We will whip around to every game starting 7 Eastern, ESPN Plus. Join on ESPN2 at 8 Eastern. It's the NHL Frozen Frenzy.
John Butchergross, fantastic covering the NHL. We look forward to that. More now on week 7 around the National Football League with our buddy Chris Berman in the fastest 3 minutes.
Hi, Scott. Great to be with you as always on Monday Night. Well, they are howling in New England. Bill Belichick, obviously one of the great coaches of all time. His Patriots are 1-5 and a bad-looking 1-5. And in the town came the AFC East heavies, at least in recent years, the Buffalo Bills, who beat New England 6 of the last 7, and certainly that would continue. But the Patriots did what they do every week, win or lose. They rolled up their sleeves and they went to work. Here we go with our fastest 3 minutes from Foxborough. We're down 22-10. Buffalo's going to break New England's heart. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. He's not down. How you teach me now? 2 late touchdowns, Bills by 3, but in the final seconds, Mac Jones, Mike Gesicki, Patriots win. 300 regular season wins for Coach Belichick and Rats, joining Don Shula and George Halas. Chiefs, Chargers, always a fun show. Patrick Mahomes over 400, over 300 in the first half, almost 200 to Travis Kelce in the game. Second half was the Chiefs defense that pitched the shutout with Darius Steve with the pick. Kansas City won 6 in a row. Ravens haven't been home in a month. Oh, they love it at the big crab cake. against fellow first-place Detroit. Lamar Jackson running one in. He threw 4 touchdown passes, 2 to Mark Andrews. Baltimore led 28-0 before the Lions had a first down. Cleveland's Myles Garrett able to leap tall buildings with a single bound in Indy, blocking field goals, forcing fumbles, 2 against Gardner Minshew. He had 9 tackles. But at quarterback off the bench, he beat San Francisco last week, and P.J. Walker helped Cleveland win a wild one in Indy with a late clutch pass. Tyson Bagent, free Bagent, if you will, from Division II Shepherd University. But he leads the Bears to a big win over the Raiders at Soldier Field. He's now the secret Bagent man. We're changing his number to 007. 1 win, no longer for the Chicago Bears. Denver, Russell Wilson, Courtland Sutton, out of the dark and into the light. 1 win, no longer for the Broncos that beat the Packers. Tyrod Tickman, we're changing his number to 007. 1 win, no longer for the Chicago Bears. Denver, Russell Wilson, Courtland Sutton, out of the dark and into the light. 1 win, no longer for the Broncos that beat the Packers. Tyrod Taylor, Derek Waller, Giants, 1 win, no longer for them. This is the end. As they beat Washington. Unfortunately for Arizona, they're still at 1 win. Geno Smith, Seattle, to free agent Jake Bobo. Yes, he got the beat down Seahawks 4-2. Running the ball for Mike Tomlin with Jalen Warren. They come from 7 down to win at LA against the Rams. Mike Tomlin's team has won 7 straight off a bye. In a tie game in Tampa, Atlanta, Desmond Knightritter to Kyle Pitts, setting up one of the unsung clutch kickers, Younghoe Koo, the right way again, 51 yards. Falcons win. They're in first place. They win at Tampa Bay for the past 3 minutes. This is the end. But it's never the end of NFL primetime. Booker and I on ESPN Plus live at 7:30 every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you want it. Scotty?
Thanks, Boomer. Love it, as always. Tomorrow morning, wake up and watch ABC's Good Morning America for the Tuesday morning GMA NFL ticket giveaway. Somebody in America is about to get tickets to a Monday Night Football game. Could it be you? As for this Monday nighter, a massive change in momentum. As for the second time in the first half, the rookie from SC, fight on indeed. Jordan Addison rips from Bavarian forward. 16-7, Vikes with the lead. Second half around the corner, Niners get the ball.
Thank you for watching the All-State Halftime.
A lot of the game day signs have been funny, many of them provocative. But there was only one sign that was first. That's me. My name is Bobby Merced, and this is the story of how game day got its signs. Back in '94, game day was coming to Lincoln. Got my sign out, and I started walking back and forth. The campus police said, no signs. But it was too late.
Look at all the signs!
I had already changed the world.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Get this barbecue ranch chicken crunch sandwich away from me. USA, they have awesome rates are coming for car, home, and stuff. They can also have banking, plus advice, and other perks. So you know she's all set.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Manziel. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The 2024.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's Fields.
What the fuck was that shit? Why did he stop like that? What the fuck?
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
So that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
This 2nd and 4. Manziel. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Clock management here, calling those timeouts, got the touchdown, going into halftime. San Fran gets the ball to start, but they were going to try to steal two, right? We use a basketball term with Clay Thompson coming up. They're going to take the last shot and still get the ball in the second half. About attitude, right?
Here's Manziel.
Pulling back down on that play.
Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And it's the fun of that last call right there. You know, they had no timeout. Not much time left to go all out blitz. Here's the middle of the field wide open for them to get it stopped.
Now 2nd and 3.
They go into the middle of the field. That's the half.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 14-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Every other player. So you get pictures of everybody and you talk them on the phone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0.
To the sideline, but on the D line, yes it will. They'll still try to jump and block it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You know, running left.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And the 49ers, I mean, we all get this Debo because it's just like the package that, you know, they can run. when he's in the game. They move him around. It's hard to game plan. You don't know where he's going to be, how he's going to line up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Fields. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
What the
His
fuck?
early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
That was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
That's all I get? That's all you get. Yeah, after this shot,
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon as we watch this long drive continue to begin quarter 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I can hear it in my ear. It's got to be Kyle having to call the play a couple of times. You know,
now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
I know because I saw it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From his own end zone, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Forward in your fucking good squad.
What did he say? I couldn't hear him. What did he say? It's a sack. guys up there. They're doing a good job. It's funny, just a 3-man rush. They got pressure.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudman. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
That's supposed to have the block in an actual tight end there, Rob.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
We knew both of these safeties were good and run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This is not the first fall electric car. That's because no BMW sees the road until it's built to the standard. Our standard
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. They run again with Peterson. And down he'll go at the 25. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
People with birthdays, recent grads who can't move on with their lives. All of them. And these people we found on the internet can be automatically enrolled in the Progressive Loyalty Program and get special rewards. Even people who just got back from Europe.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Fields. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Fields going to keep it running right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Fields now to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
I like to think I know the
From the gun, here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Not good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On first down, Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 25 yards for the touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Right, he kind of let his quarterback down in that first interception. His instinct perfect, he's beating it, right?
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
They got the ball out. They play, you played a little quarterback in high school. In fact, you go to Trace, felt you were so good you got football instead of basketball. What was
after the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Brought that up. I actually played a two-way player. I played free safety and free safety.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Even now, I was really don't count. Yeah. I was real rangy. I was releasing out the pocket. I could do my projections well. But once I got hit, five-sided, I turned into a basketball player really good. So I still throw the baseball around once in a while in the facility.
Play fake. Now here's Montana. Gets this one to Juszczyk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
But he's going to have the Niners first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
And that's a nice pickup on the first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that plan any down.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Randy Moss complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. After run, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Going as a fan, cheered as a fan, wants you to kick a field goal. I think the Vikings are going to score a touchdown, personally. Like, I hate to tell you that. But they don't run it in pace. They don't have a run for a touchdown. Break the streak right here.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st and 10 for Montana and company. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Play action. It's Montana. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Hey, man, football players will give it to you.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Montana to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Wisnowski on the punt as he sends this one away. Boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They run over center with Peterson. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throw left side complete to Chase. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to defend.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking out for Pitts, but intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. But what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They go play action with Montana. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would think.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. McCaffrey's got it. And out of bounds all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty spot on, my man.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. McCaffrey will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Will take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. McManus's point after is good. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The final shot before the break. Fields looking deep here for Chase. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
They got a good play there right there. So stay with us, Clay. Stay with us. They're probably going to
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Kicks off the Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Streaming live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
It's who you travel with. Not Polish Airlines.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Second and 9. Shotgun. Here's Montana. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Operating out of the gun. Here's Montana. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They will look to throw. Montana. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
At the table, he's pretty simply right to put the McCaffrey in receiver. He could probably have been Depot if he was playing, right? Time to do that spot coming across, like you said. It's a classic Aaron Rodgers blocked completion pass play, right? Let him play here.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They try to fire up the run. Caught up. And this is scooped up on it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown tonight. And the 49ers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by training AI with data. With Watson X for Business, you can build AI to help coders.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got it over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Second down and a yard.
With this play, got some good pass catches tonight. I want to show a little video of another receiver. We have a second here.
Here's Fields.
Video of you.
He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 30. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw is Fields. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Montana. And dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Montana. And he's caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Now Montana. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
In front,
Adrian Peterson off to the races. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Peterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
Now a 2nd and 6. Throw left side, complete to Moss.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yes, sir. Good luck, pal. Here we go. Set against the Nuggets. Go easy on the Nuggets.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Fields eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that looked out him before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Fields throwing again. Throwing the out, incomplete. It's Moss. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a potential drive killer right there, right? They're rolling, and you got a 1st and 15. Let's see if they can only can't do it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf from 10 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
There it is. There it is.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
We got to say, hey, there's throwing shots. We got to be more aggressive. And then when you go deep, you got to blitz. They're going 5 on protection.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. No return for Ayuk. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tripped up there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Kenny Clark able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Montana. This will be caught by Randy Moss. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And Partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 103 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Oh, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Here's Montana to throw. This is caught. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
That one just felt good defense there. They felt pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra points up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Beautiful facility. 8 years been home to the
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
All eyes pass on Fields.
The Vikings and their fans. Good game for
Sensational comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Niners have just about...
Careful on the road after 3.
Popeye's new sweet and spicy wings don't make sense. Marinated and tossed in a blend of chili, garlic, and ginger, as sweet as they are spicy. Speaking of flavor, order a Cajun-style turkey at your local Popeyes.
Sam here. What's hot? This Sumo Stream box I got free for 12 months with Spectrum One Stream. It brings together live TV and hundreds of streaming apps, so everything is in one place. And the voice remote makes finding shows a breeze. Get the details at Spectrum.com. Classic, cheesy, crunchy, blast of flavor, packing 14 grams of protein.
20 years ago, I escaped from you, and then you kidnapped me.
What's in the basement?
Hey, it's Steve McCrae. Check out my song Brady on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Your one-stop shop for music.
Get 4K Plus to catch all baseball live at 4K on Fox. Watch in ultra-high definition with unlimited streams at home and more. YouTube TV.
Last season, 11-0 in one-score games. That was an NFL record by a lot. This year, different story. 4 losses in one-score games. That's the most in the NFL. We've been involved in all one-score games so far this season. 2-4, and they lead by 8 after 3 quarters here tonight. Second down and a long one for the 49ers. Trailing 22-14. Kittle, catch at the 41. Kittle starting to get more involved here in the second half. 18 yards for Brock Purdy. Yeah, he does a good job, and it looked like it was contact. He had to kind of play through that, but is able to make it back. After this, let's take a look. But Bynum comes in, not too much. Thought there was a little bit more there in real time, but he's able to use his body, and Brock Purdy lays it out there and makes a nice play on it. Here is McCaffrey. McCaffrey was iffy coming in with the oblique sprain. Good to go, showing no ill effects. However, that's not the case for Kittle, who is trying to stretch it out over on the sideline. Second down for San Francisco. Blitz coming. Jennings way on the ball. Talking about these two tight ends. They overlap by a year at Iowa. Hawkinson's had a good night. Kittle's getting more involved. They trained during the offseason. They're the best of friends. Kittle said, I'm selling all of TV's
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them,
Vick in trouble, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Derrick Henry, 89 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Fields to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That completes it again to Metcalf. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 39 yards. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This is 2nd and 8. Now here's Vic. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a quick throw to Moss. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, Vic. This will go to Henry out wide. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. It'll be Vic once more. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he'll be brought down very close to the spot he needed. And it's going to wind up being enough. Maybe by less than a football, but a conversion nonetheless on 4th and 3. Vic will look to throw on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
These two teams all tied after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Michael Vick. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. On 4th down, Fields. That is caught. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Now it's Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot, whirling in for the sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Throw left side, complete to Moss. Touchdown! Randy Moss, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, Vick. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to...
Touchdown, Dolphins! DK Metcalf from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for two. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's really easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right?
down there and making that decision.
You don't have to make those decisions. Either way, time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Vick now. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On the option left is Fields. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Fields. That is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
The kick by McManus is good, and they have regained the lead. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive in the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get a salute.
Vick loses the football. It's out on one of the linebackers. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On third down, Vick. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Allow Kirk Cousins to try to get his first down and out of the game.
She had diarrhea or something?
First decision is to run it with Akers. That'll take the ball inside the 35. 49ers do not have any timeouts. And Kevin O'Connell will take the play clock down, use the timeout, it appears, and then sent his field goal unit on. They're getting ready on the sideline. And Kirk Cousins will go over and take a seat. Well, we're looking at a 50-yard field goal. And with that, there's still a one-possession game and some time on the clock for Brock Purdy. So well over a minute, no timeouts. They'll be trailing, it appears, either by 5, out Minnesota, or by 8. And with that, we will check in with Scott Van Pelt. Scott.
Joe, we're going to check the Sports Center on ESPN after the game. Joined by one of the stars of the night.
Did you give it to her?
Inside the winning line. 1:15 left in this one.
Now all eyes in Minneapolis on Greg Joseph, who has hit tonight from 50.
Kind of like you,
This just kept leaking to the right. Obviously had the distance, but not the direction.
Yeah, obviously you miss out on being able to see the game. But in addition to that, you hand the ball to the 49ers right here on the 40-yard line.
He gets a little shot out, and he did last week. He only needed a field goal. Now he needs a touchdown. We were trying to fit it into Kittle, and Harrison Smith over the top to bring it up. 49ers need 60 yards right now in 67 seconds.
Yeah, I think Brock Purdy, I think he had his mind made up and was going to Kittle on that side. He had a chance for a river in the cloud running. You're going to see coming in here, number 3, that he's going to come under, and he has some running room if he gets it.
Purdy over the middle. There is McCloud. It'll be 3rd down and 1 with under a minute to go.
Just short. You'd like for the receiver to get the depth so that if he catches it, it's a first down as opposed to 3rd and 1 down.
There's McCloud to the 40. First down with now under 40 to go. Even with all the struggles last week on Sunday in Cleveland, Brock Purdy, it wasn't pretty, but he got his team down in a position to win the game with a 41-yard field goal try that was missed. Here he is, 34 ticks left, trailing by Brock, needing to get into the end zone.
Yeah, and right here, 24 seconds. You'd like to pick up 10, 15 yards where you can run your offense with a shot to win it into the end zone.
Purdy steps through, throws it, he's picked.
Oh, man.
Gets another. Defense in the second for Cameron Bynum. Cameron Bynum has had a really great 2023 up to this point, and he makes the play to seal this win on what has been a great night for Minnesota. He's got his eyes on the quarterback and just hangs in there, goes up and makes a heck of a play. This defense has just six takeaways coming into the game. They got a bundle. This defense did a heck of a job tonight. Kirk Cousins was outstanding. Just a great team win. 3 takeaways by the defense. And a guy who's long been the apple of the eye of Kyle Shanahan, Kirk Cousins, was absolutely brilliant tonight in the win. And that's a big one for Kevin O'Connell and his crew to get the 3 and 4. I mean, really on the line for a team that began the year 0-3. They won 2 of their last 3 coming into this game, but they played bad teams. And they've beaten Carolina, they've beaten Chicago. This was a tough one, even right here at home against a good football team that had a difficult loss a week ago. And Kirk Cousins was outstanding, but Brian Flores and his defense, they did their part. It's a great win for a guy who many said can't win on primetime television. Now 3-10 on Monday Night Football, and he was absolutely sensational. As we take a look at our total replay brought to you by Taco Bell. Kirk Cousins tonight, we'll show you 3 plays. And on the night, 35 of 45, 378, 2 touchdowns, and it was not sacked all night. There's the first one, the beautiful throw to Addison. Made a lot of good throws in this game. Read things out. They didn't get a sack, but they did get pressure. And he dealt with that and delivered the football. Had some things happen. Lost T.J. Hawkinson, lost Jordan Addison for a little bit of time. But the throws that he made and the toughness that he showed within the pocket, but a lot of things were collapsed and went really good. He was fantastic. And the quarterback Cousins is standing by with Lisa Soldier.
Thank you, Joe. What do you think of this guy, Cameron Bynum?
Yeah, it's team football, you know. When people make plays, stepped up. Can't say nothing about what our defense did, but great turnovers and all guys making plays.
I know you're saying this time you're on the winning side. What are your Vikings? What about more like 2022? You want all the best.
I'm gonna work on getting some of these, but I gotta get that.
I love that video.
No, thank you. I love it. Sports Center, I like it. Yeah, you know, we found a way. This league's tough. You know, one play here, one play there. We've had some tough losses. Last year, we were fortunate enough to pull them out. We found a way tonight. We gotta keep stacking.
And you did it without Justin Jefferson. I mean, you threw for the most that anybody has thrown against the 49ers. Like, how were you able to do that?
You know, one play at a time. I don't know. That's a really good defense. Felt their best all night. They play hard, they play fast. Without Justin at times, you know, you feel it, not having it, but Christian stepped up, George stepped up. Kevin did a phenomenal job calling the game. It was a good plan, and we made enough plays.
I asked you before the game about going up one of the best defenses in the league, and you said we got to block them. What are you going to say to your line, your line, and your line?
You know, listen, you told me before we hopped on this interview there were 0 sacks. So that says a lot. That is a great rush. But I had 0 sacks in the crew almost 50 times. Really good job by our offensive line to hold up the way they did. Lisa, thank you. 45 pass attempts without a sack. That matches the most in the NFL this season. Tua Tagovailoa in week 1 at the LA Chargers, the other. So they never got home. The 49ers defense, and here at home, it's starting to look a little different in the NFC North with everybody talking about the trade deadline 8 days away. Maybe Cousins and some of the other big players, offensive linemen, Harrison Smith. Now look at this. Number 3 and 4 in the Lions. Off that run pass. That starts the time out, but that's what it was named tonight. As important as it was for Minnesota to be able to win a game like this. And Kevin O'Connell said it, a win in this game, there's no telling what that might do for the remainder of your year. We'll Next Monday, Raiders and Lions in Detroit. This has been a presentation of the NFL on ESPN and ABC. Fun one tonight. Time now to send it to Scott Van Pelt.
So thank you very much. We're going to hear from Kyle Shanahan and Kevin O'Connell. Star of the game is going to join us live. Ryan Clark will be here to break down the key plays of the game. That's a long list of all that, a whole lot more. Sports and events over on ESPN. Your local news is next on ABC 7 for the West Coast. You'll see the post-game on ESPN. Just
Thanks for watching this presentation of the National Football League. Only 2 years in high school? How'd that pan out?
Have you figured out his thing yet?
get a doctor to prescribe you drugs.
Is that even illegal?
Have you figured out what's up with him?
Everyone else is doing 80.
Why he's the way he is, why there's two of them? Yeah.
Throw the first stone, sure. But I did it for the right reasons.
What a smart you are.
If AI collects your data, then no one's around to watch it. What happens? Who we got now?
Still warm.
Miller Lite has more taste at home, but 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
This is a story that makes everyone cry. Laugh, cry, ugly cry, and definitely totally not cry. But it's okay. You can always blame it on the altitude.
Geico makes car insurance easy. As easy as getting stuffed up during the winter season.
Before all the pine, I used to stop and smell everything. The smell of fresh cut grass, my coffee in the morning, the hot dog smell from the hot dog guy. You did this to me.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to get now.
Curfew around me, wallet. You didn't even
We know just about everything. We have choices. Welcome into the Monday Night Post-Game Show. I'm Scott Van Pelt. The Minnesota Vikings hang on and knock off San Francisco 22-17 in Minneapolis. The Niners are down to drop 2 consecutive games. Coming up, one of the stars of the night will be joining us here shortly for a live interview. Ryan Clark breaking down the connection between Kirk Cousins and Jordan Addison. We'll hear from the head coach, Shanahan, and Kevin O'Connell. And Joe Troll will be joining me in just a moment from the booth. What a game for the rookie. Jordan Addison, fight on, and hey, they were fit as well. Spent some time there. Biggest play is 60 yards scored at the end of the first half. And this came just moments after San Francisco had gotten on the board. He rips the ball away from Javarius Ward, taking a pitch away from him earlier in the game. Not the biggest cat out there, but he won that battle. Gets to the end zone. Had to take back some cramps in the fourth quarter, but was able to get back out there on the field when they really needed to play. And Minnesota gets the victory. Time to go to the booth now. Welcome to a Buck Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman. And joining us here
I didn't understand what you said.
could really change the entire trajectory of their season.
you got to look at them a little bit differently, there's no question. I mean, the way their year began wasn't very good. We know they dug themselves a big hole. They now won 3 out of 4. Coming into this game, not a lot of people were looking at the Minnesota Vikings, regardless of whatever they did a year ago. But I think when you know how good the 49ers are, you gain a lot of respect when you have a game like they had tonight and be able to win the way in which they did. It took a team effort to do it coming in, and they got a great performance from the quarterback. Without Justin Jefferson, I think there's guys that were coming into the game did things that he just simply had not shown coming in was terrific. But the defense, they did their part as well. So if they can continue to play like this, there's no question that they can play with anybody because the 49ers are as good as anybody. So this is something they can definitely build on. The key for them now is will they be able to do that?
Understood. And listen, I'm with you. The victories they had coming in were against Chicago and Carolina, so there wasn't a whole lot to lean into. A game like this, given what their schedule is, and you look at Minnesota, I think perhaps differently. So as for San Francisco, I don't think they're really really good, but now they've lost a couple in a row, and you know, Philadelphia keeps winning, and you just don't want to put yourself in a spot where all of a sudden you're behind somebody in the NFC. How do these last couple of games frame how you see them?
Well, I think they really missed Tebow tonight. When we talked to Kyle Shanahan yesterday, he said it just makes me sick not having Tebow in this particular game. He's obviously a tremendous player, all-pro a couple of years ago. But against this defense, with all the blitzing and the way their secondary plays, just get the ball in his hands in front of that secondary and let him go to work. I think that's a big weapon. It wasn't there. Trent Williams, a big weapon. It sounds like excuses, but those are big pieces to the puzzle. So I don't look at them that differently. I think we all need to be reminded that it's a small sample size of work of Brock Purdy. It's not going to be perfect. He got out to that 10-0 start. Now he's 10-2. In the regular season, he's lost back-to-back games. But he let a couple of balls get away from him tonight. I think generally he played pretty well, well enough to win. They didn't win, and they're on the road. And now we'll see where they go from here. But I still think they're elite. They're a tough team to play against, and we heard Kirk Cousins talk about it after the game. Those sacks, he felt their rush all night, and it took a pretty darn good effort all the way around for the Vikings to win here at home.
That's not true.
That defense turned
That's not true.
a couple of times in a row, and
You don't know how well, because I don't want to hear it. You say that again. My mother is a lie. You say that again. I will freak out.
They've been waiting a long time for a team like this, and a visit from Monday Night Football should be awesome.
Can't wait. Yeah, first Monday night game since 2018. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Look forward to it. We'll see you there. Travel safety, fellas. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman with us every Monday night here. Following the call of the game, Minnesota got the first 3 of the season. As George talking about, dug that big hole. Turnover margin of -7 through those first 3. Since then, they've turned it around, winning 3 of 4, and the defense has allowed just 17.5 points. Coming up on Sports Center, Ryan Clark came on a breakout game for Jordan Addison, the Vikings rookie, who scored not once but twice against that rugged 49er defense. We hope to talk to the young man in a bit. We had a busy weekend in the college gridiron. You know the story. Beats, bad ones. We had to pare some tough ones out. Lengthy list. They're on the way. personality disorder. Split personality disorder. Steve's in the building, got a fresh edition of the bad news, all that and more. Sports Center, 2.5 minutes from that.
So we've got that mixed with some schizophrenia. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
No one has
Yeah,
the nature of the outdoor oven. You mean this one? Maybe stealing wishes from your birthday boys not your best friend. Switch to Verizon and get iPhone 15 Pro on them. Yep, and on an amazing network.
And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties.
And that ship is sailed. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go. Come on.
Get iPhone 15 Pro, Apple TV 4K, and 6 months of Apple One. All free on us. Only on Verizon.
That's the foundation of basketball. This time,
Baby hurried me away from the people I love. Right now, I'm ready to go out.
You done with that? First Monday night appearance. Scoreless early, Vikings first drive. Cousins looking for Jordan Addison and Chuck Arias for the kind of a 50-50 ball. And Cousins throws a pick on the second pass attempt of the game. The Niners take over. The Vikings fan continue here we go. Ensuing Niners drive, Christian McCaffrey. Out there looks just like McCaffrey. Ball's out there, history action. The ball being out of potential. He did. Vikings get on it. And one turnover is by Vikings drive. Cousins. Clean pocket. That's a big story in this game across TJ Hawkinson. Direct speed. Ball is open. Ball is open. Vikings on the move. And what a throw this is on 3rd and 2. Jordan Addison. He's got the touchdown scoring machine in his rookie season. First quarter touchdown for the Vikings. First one. First quarter touchdown for the Niners allowed. First one. 7-0 to Minnesota. Niners trail by double digits. 3rd and 7 from the 27. What a toss to Brandon Ayuk, who was a popular target in this one. He had 5 grabs, 57 yards. Niners cross midfield. Later in the drive. About a minute left, and that's the 16th straight game with a touchdown for Christian McCaffrey. One shy, the all-time record. He looked like himself. First half scoring was not done. You wonder, might Minnesota get down there, get close enough for a field goal attempt? Well, they're out of timeout, so it's going to have to be something crazy. Looks like Ward's got a second pick, but Addison rips it away from him. Massive play in this game. San Francisco about to get the ball to start the second half. And Niners fans, and there are a bunch up there, can't believe Ward's got it. Addison said, no, you don't. I'll take that. And the Vikings miss the extra point, but they take a 16-7 lead into the locker room. It's now 19-7, about midway through the third. Tight end up one, Steve. Always over. George Kittle, 28-yard pitch and catch. They're driving, and McCaffrey makes one man miss, and that is speed you can't see. That was about a minute for that drive. 11 touchdowns on the year. The most in 7 games in 49ers history is a 19-14 game. It's now 22.
Yeah, this shit gets really crazy, actually.
Past midway through, in fact. Cameron Vida with the pick as Curry.
It was in Hungarian, I seen it.
Missed his man, and the Vikings take it over. Ensuing drive, you see Kevin O'Connor watch number 3 as Jordan Addison.
Hollywood.
Somehow comes and escapes the pressure, finds Addison. There was a flag, but it's on the defense as number 3. As his head coach was alerting the referees, was contacted illegally. 3rd and 10 was interesting to hear Troy Aikman kind of talk through what would they do. Do you let Cousins try to get a first down conversion on 3rd down would have ended the game, but running it meant San Francisco had to use its timeout. Field goal there was missed. That means a touchdown would win it for San Francisco. Completion there, Ray McLeod. Niners gonna have to get a big chunk at some point. And that is the play that will seal it as the Vikings get the victory. Justin Jefferson gave the Sports on the top 10 chance. Kyle Shanahan up to Chicago, a 2-game losing streak. Yeah. They had 1 punt today. We had 1 punt. They had 1 turnover. So, once besides the issue that we didn't turn it over 2 more times than that. The assignment was blown on the touchdown. Called an all-out blitz, and he's got to get rid of it right away. He threw it else. Got a chance for a pick or touchdown. Something to discuss throughout this week. Obviously,
For you to say something about it.
I don't know. The first one was wrong. He just missed the throw. Right there. The second one, their softest was going down without any timeout. So he tried to lob it over a guy that was really deep and looked like the guy climbed the ladder and made an overflow. No. It looked like it. Last week I didn't really have as many opportunities. This week it seemed like really not. Sacks today. You go to this quarterback like that, it makes you comfortable, and he seems to work.
Came in a losing effort, but worth acknowledging and